Y'all know that song? Yeah? Recognize it? Well, that's a song I've been singing for the last year or so. And only recently I was doing a little bit of research on it. Because at home in Ireland, I'm in the middle, well, I'm sort of the early to middle stages of recording a new album, right? So, which is always very exciting. And the great thing about doing albums is, especially when you're recording new songs and songs you haven't done before. Now, that's an old song, but I was doing a little bit of research on it, and I discovered that it wasn't written by an Irish man about an Irish girl. It was actually written by a German man, and he wrote the song about a girl called Jenny. So I don't know. I'll take you home again, Jenny. It should be in a German accent. I'm not even do a German accent. For fear that anyone here actually speaks German, I would not insult you.
Well, especially in Pennsylvania, that's probably a tricky thing to be doing. So it's a strong German and proud tradition.
Absolutely. So, moving on. So it's written about a girl called Jenny. I don't know. It's a beautiful song though. And I was out on tour last year. I was obviously here last year, but I was out in July. I was here in May, I think. Was I?
Yes.
Yeah, May. You guys know more than I do. So we were out we were in Houston, Texas, actually, and I was singing that song. And the one thing I've discovered about the Texans is that they're very honest. Which isn't always a good thing. But brutally honest. No, kind of.
Emmet, we don't like your haircut.
Yeah.
What was the last time?
Yeah. You mightn't see people for 2 years and they come straight up to you. Man, you look terrible. Lady, I'm just off a plane. But I was singing that song, and at the end of the song, I was continuing on with the show, and I noticed that a lady in the audience decided to approach me on the stage. So she got up out of her seat and was walking towards me. So big time. So she's walking towards me with her arm held out like that, and a big wide look in her eyes, right? And as she's walking towards me, she's her arm held out like that, and I'm like, okay, there's going to be a situation here. So I turned to her, and I said, excuse me, ma'am, are you okay? And she looked at me, and she just said, I'm ready to go, baby. And I said, excuse me? And she said in her best Texan accent, baby, my name is Kathleen, and I want you to take me home. So there you go. I will tell you now, just in case, for any of the curious minds among you, Kathleen went home on her own that night with her 4 great grandchildren. And so you never know. So I've noticed no one in Sewickley has approached me. I'll take that as a compliment, will I? As opposed to an insult. Yeah. No propositions. Well, I'll tell you what. You never know what's going to happen in a show. Just taking a Sharpie out of my pocket here. See, I'm just so aware you guys can all see everything that's going on. All our little secrets are gone. I'm also the nature of, we were on the road for 2 weeks because I couldn't find a plec just before I came on, and I found a bit of tinfoil and they kind of wrapped it up, and it works. Do you have a plec? In the car, that's great. Do. You sure? This could be interesting. We won't hold up the show for a plec. So, one of the rules about coming to one of my shows is that you have to sing along. So actually, just hello to everyone up in the balconies. I know it's like theatre in the round almost here. And this round bit is my round. There you go. Well, you're very welcome. So, we're going to sing a song. And it's an old, what I thought was a Scottish song, but I recently discovered it was written by a man from Belfast. So yet again, the Irish claim it. Like we claim everything else. We have no shame. And it's a song called Wild Mountain Thyme, or Will You Go, Lassie Go. So we'll go over the chorus, will we? And you'll sing for me. You will. A few nervous yeses there. Yes. And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain time, all around the blooming heather, will you go, lassie, go. Got it?
Wasn't much singing down on the balcony there, you know.
All right, we need the balcony to lift.
Balcony, just did a lift there, you know.
The people in the ground floor, you're doing good.
The angelic ones.
And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will build all the colors of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she were gone, I would surely find another to pluck wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? So my makeshift plec made it through one song, but I'm afraid we're going to have to say goodbye.
Yeah.
So Jamie's going to make
submitted. It's the car trip.
I'll be back in 10.
Oh, Dylan has one for me.
Ah.
Dylan, you're the man. It's a Keith Harkin pet. There you go. Is that going to make me grow long shaggy hair? Oh, it sounded better already. There's a bit of a northern accent off that one. What about Keith? Pretty good. Thanks, Dylan. You'll get that back, I promise you. Don't tell Keith. They charge me rental on that now. Thank you very much. That was beautiful. So we might sing one more together if you don't mind. Actually, I mean, that was really nice. I was just wondering if you're free later in the year. Would you go on tour? You're available. Who's the manager? Who's the money man? We'll go to Hawaii, will we? This man came from Hawaii to see me.
Yeah.
Round of applause, please. There's a phone directory at home called 11850, right? And their theme tune is that. What is it? It goes, oh 11850, 11850, oh 11850, 11850, etc. There you go.
The etc. means I don't know the rest of it, by the way.
I always change the channel at that point. But it's funny, we were out on tour, myself and Seamus were out on tour in February. We had a bit of a mad run because we did Philadelphia on the Monday. The next day we flew to San Francisco, Sacramento, Portland, Seattle, not all the same day, mind you. Portland, Seattle, Three Oaks, Michigan, Chicago. So we were jumping around, but we were in Sacramento, we played on a boat called the Delta King. And folks were singing along, and I said, do you go on tour? And they're like, yeah. And I turned to Seamus and he said, we're gonna need a bigger boat. And you all know that line, don't you? From Jaws. What a movie. And you remember the scene where they're out in the water at night, went out to obviously catch the shark, and they're singing that song, the Three Spanish Ladies, or whatever it's called, and they're banging their feet on the table, show me the way to go. Whatever it is, right? And they're banging, but what they don't hear is the shark is banging on the bottom of the boat. I watched that movie, I couldn't take a bath for 7 years. Absolutely terrified. So, in light of Spanish ladies, there's an Irish song called The Spanish Lady, and we'll go over the chorus of this one. And it's not that difficult because it's not English, it's not Irish, it's gibberish. And we're going to do it in a different key than I'm playing.
Correct.
Yeah, thanks, Seamus. It's Right, we ready?
Sure.
Sure. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura. Beautiful. As I came back to Dublin City at the hour of 12 at night, Macushla was spied by a Spanish lady washing her feet by candlelight. First she washed them, then she cried, o'er the fire of amber coal, and all me life I ne'er did see, made so sweet about the soul. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. As I came back to Dublin City at the hour of 12 at night, Macushla was spied with a Spanish lady brushing her hair in broad daylight. First she brushed it, then she tossed it, on her lap was a silver comb, and all me life I ne'er did see, I made so sweet about the stone. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. I wandered north and I wandered south, the Stony Bath and the Patrick's Slopes, up and around the Gloucester Thyme and the back by the Bert and his house. Old age lays her hand on me, as cold as fire, a bashy calls, and all me life I ne'er did see, I made so sweet about the soul. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. Whack for the tooralura laddie, whack for the tooralura lay. tooraloo-la-la-dee, what for the tooraloo-la-dee? What for the 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 tooraloo-la-la-dee, what for the tooraloo-la-dee?